Question of doom. All right? In an interview, you get asked a lot of different questions to kind of filter you in a selection process for the role. My chosen question as the question of doom is, do you have any questions for me? Instantly, when the interviewee is asked that, mind starts racing, right? You've got two sides of the coin. One, no, I don't have any questions. Yes, I do have questions. When I think of it and I say, no, I don't have any questions, there's a few different things, given the situation, that come off. One, you've answered all my questions and you've done a great job, and I don't need any additional information to understand. But at the same time, it also gives a sense of, I almost think of laziness, right? I want to think of something. Me saying that I don't have anything makes it seem like I am not putting enough into it in my head. So I always try to think of two or three things to kind of, especially a weird question, right? So like when I started at Olive Garden, for no reason whatsoever, I asked them if they have any halal meals. Like, do you have halal chicken? Do you have a kosher thing or anything? That way they can appeal to that side of society. Because it's important to have that kind of, even if it's in deep freezer and you just toss it in the microwave, something to expand that. Of course they don't, but that made them remember me. Literally, like a week later, as I'm training, one of the managers comes out and she goes, "You're Peyton. I heard about you." And she talks about how I asked if we had a halal meal. Again, Olive Garden obviously doesn't, but it was that sense of, do you have any questions for me, that I wanted to make sure that they would remember me. Now, that's one side of the coin. Other side, yes, I have questions. I see this in two possible scenarios as well. And again, it's all situational based. I tend to overthink things a lot in the moment. Boom, 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 boom. I want to, lay off as a good thing. When I say yes, I have questions, it either will make them annoyed, right? Because we've been talking, you have all this stuff, and I start asking you some stupid shit like, oh, do we have halal? No, of course not. Again, my interviewer was like, I have no idea. And we kind of set a little bit of an off tone, as well as that, again, that interest and that sticking in your head. And as a whole, I think it's such an important thing when interviewing to not overthink every little moment, right? Do you have questions? If you don't, it's not the end of the world. And if you do, fantastic. Ask them. Now's the time. It's important to understand that not everything's going to have a super serious consequence, right? Live life by the 5x5 rule. If it doesn't matter in 5 years, don't think about it for more than 5 minutes. It's all good. Nobody's going to be judging you on how you answer one single question. Unless you answer it incredibly poorly, you're going to be fine. Smile all the time. That's all I got.